Hurumala is a planned city with lots of breathing spaces. The island has both positive and negative responses. However, nature binds us all and makes it a place for everyone to be in without stress. The island has opportunities to develop more. With that said, one should consider nature when building. My touchstone shows how nature is going through those spaces, not blocking the views. Black and white is used to show the positive and negative impacts. The square shape shows the grid form and the hierarchy of the buildings. The wire shows the trees. The idea behind this is that one cannot predict the future. Hurumala, being a planned city, was strict to the building heights. However, this is not going according to the plan. So my touchstone shows that even though you build high-rise building, it can be done by having a lot of breathing spaces and by not blocking the views, incorporating nature with it. The master plan is made for selected site at Hurumala, which faces the water channel. So in my design, I try not to block this amazing view of the nature and make it blend with my design. So when the zoning was done, the low-rise buildings and the parks were mainly placed facing the water channel, while the high-rise buildings were put at the sides of the given plot. The Olympic Stadium is zoned at the center of the master plan, and the inside roads and pathways goes around it. The block selected from the master plan has two roads at the opposite sides and a green pathway in the middle, which gives the view of the water channel. The first two floors are public areas and the rest of the floors are private residence. Nature cannot be detached from human beings. The idea of nature binding the building, creating a pleasant habitat for the people who live there brings a sense of belonging. The building itself acts as a tree, providing different layout of floors. Each floor having a different layout creates an interesting spaces. One floor's roof becomes the other floor's garden. These cantilevered gardens also gives a very interesting form to the building. The four sides of the building are different to one another. The staircase and the lift acts as the trunk, the main core of the building. The staircase has a skylight which is openable. This helps to bring the sunlight, also helps in ventilation. The circulation path around the staircase is opened up for the breeze and light to enter. This helps in passive cooling. The sustainable features of the building includes rainwater harvesting. Special tanks are provided on the terrace. Rainwater gets collected from the special design roofs to the water tanks. These roofs will also have solar panels attached to it to get maximum amount of sunlight to generate electric power. Apart from rainwater harvesting, grey water is also harvested, making sure that every single drop of water is used. The embodied energy also plays a major role in building being sustainable. The material chosen to build are materials which are readily available and can be imported from nearby countries. The materials are used in its natural form. Connecting with my concept, the color and texture to the building is given from the material. Nature cannot be detached from human beings. The idea of nature binding the building, creating a pleasant habitat for the people who live there brings a sense of belonging.